Hello. Homeless advocate Eric Jonathan Sheptuck coming at you again from outside of the CCNV homeless shelter in Washington, D.C. Let me point out that I said yesterday that I was going to report from a different site today and let you see what's going on with the homeless tent cities. I had to cancel that plan because it rained most of today. It rained from sometime last night until about 4 o'clock p.m. today. I stepped out around 3 o'clock. I thought the rain was gone. As I started walking, the rain started back up again. I had to run under a couple of awnings along the way. When I finally did get out and get some stuff done, I was not able to make it over to a homeless tent city. I will try again tomorrow. Anyway, I don't think there have been any new cases of COVID-19 or COVID-19 exposure at CCNV for a couple of days now. I haven't seen any new people in the breezeway waiting for medical transport. There is always that slim possibility that they came up with a different method that I haven't yet been made aware of, but I really don't think that's the case. I think that there just are no new cases of COVID-19 or COVID-19 exposures. On the wall where they have pictures of people who have tested positive, I actually haven't seen any new pictures since about 4 or 5 days ago when I saw 6 pictures up there. So that tells me that the people who were waiting in the breezeway probably just had exposure but were not found to be positive. That's why their pictures were not added to the wall, which means that we may be flattening the curve here at the CCNV shelter. I should also say that even after the deep cleaning that was done about a week or so ago, where they had the tent out here and they had 24 porta potties from my company that I work for, gotta go now. Since then, I have seen cleaning crews in here a couple more times. I guess we have to call them the rail regime or the banister brigade, because what I see them doing mostly is wiping down the railings, the banisters throughout the building. They put on the white paper jumpsuits and the face masks, and they go in there and they just wipe down the banisters, and they also clean the entranceway. As I walk in now, I smell bleach and other strong cleaning solutions in the breezeway as I come through. In the past, the shelter has had a policy of not using strong cleaners because of people's allergies, but evidently, in light of COVID-19, they figured that it's more important to have strong cleaners than it is to think about people's allergies, and I haven't heard of anybody having an allergic reaction to any of the cleaning supplies, so maybe the whole allergy but people who have those allergies are probably few and far between, and it stands to reason that there are no such people living in the building right now. In any instance, the place is cleaner. So it's all good, and I will soon make my way to a homeless tent city and give you a view of a slightly different environment. Oh, I should also say this, that being a man of means, I obviously was able to get my hands on some face masks, like the one I'm wearing, and a couple of bandanas as well. They don't cost all that much, and I do have a job, and so I was able to get those things. Not everybody can do that. As I came out of Walmart a few minutes earlier, I saw a woman who I don't think was homeless, but she had been unaware that she had to have a face mask in order to get into Walmart, and she came near the closing time. They normally would close at midnight, but they're closing at 8:30 during coronavirus, and they won't let you in after 8:15. So she was standing at the entrance. I only had this one mask on me at the time. I didn't have my spare one with me. Otherwise, I would have offered it to her. But she was unable to get in and do her shopping. So I hope that whatever she was going to buy, she didn't need it too urgently. Anyway, that brings me to my final point, which is this. During the coronavirus pandemic, the vending machines inside of the shelter are not being refilled. And whereas a lot of people would normally just go to those vending machines to get their midnight snack and then to get a soda, they can't do that now. So I made my routine where after watching one of two shows I like to watch as often as possible, Nightly News with Lester Holt. I like to watch that whenever I can. It comes on at 7 p.m., goes off at 7:30. The other show is sometime 10:30 to 11:30 Sunday mornings. But after watching Nightly News, I make it a point to head out to Walmart and to buy a snack to get me through the night, as well as a drink. And let me see what's going on with my camera here. I don't think I can reverse this, so I'm going to have to just scoot down here and pick it up for you. Oh, almost dropped it. Good catch. So I went to the store and I bought me some Simply Limeade. I've never drunk limeade before. I got a swig of it on the way down here, and it's actually pretty good. And I also got me a family-sized bag of Ruffles original chips. There we go. And so I'm good for the night. I have a little bit of my snack from last night left over, some wheat thins, so I can make it through the night. But anyone who didn't make it out to the store in time and has money, they're just going to be SOL. Anyone who has no money, the dining area closes at 11 p.m., so they can't go into the kitchen and get water from the sink there. Without money, they can't go to the vending machines anyway, so that's not an issue for them. But they have to get water from the bathroom sink if they get thirsty in the middle of the night. But I say all that just to say that I've had to add to my routine a little bit. So at 7:30, after watching Nightly News, I make my nightly trip up to Walmart, which is about a 10-minute walk. I buy these couple of items, a snack for the night, a drink for the night, and I head on back in, which is what I'm about to do now, so that I can get up and go to work in the morning. All right, so see you soon, most likely from one of the 10 cities that my company is servicing.